If you've ever put on a dress, looked in the mirror, and thought, "Why does this make me look heavier than I am?" You are not imagining it. Most dresses sold today are not designed with mature bodies in mind, and the wrong cut can instantly add years, bulk, and stiffness to your look. In today's video, I'm going to show you 5 genius dress styles that consistently make women over 60 look more elegant, more confident, and noticeably slimmer without squeezing, hiding, or chasing trends that don't serve you anymore. These are timeless silhouettes professional stylists rely on because they work with your body, not against it. Welcome to Elegant After 60, the channel where style gets simpler, smarter, and far more flattering as we get older. If you're ready to dress with confidence and stop second-guessing what actually looks good on you, make sure you're subscribed and give this video a like so more women can find it too. And before we get started, I'd love to know where you're watching from today. Drop your city or country in the comments and say hello. I always enjoy seeing how global this community truly is. Let TD39 get started. Dress number 1 is the wrap dress, and there's a reason this style has quietly survived every trend cycle while so many others have come and gone. A well-made wrap dress creates diagonal lines across the body, and visually, diagonal lines are incredibly slimming. They guide the eye inward and downward instead of straight across, which immediately reduces the appearance of width through the midsection. The adjustable tie waist is another reason this dress works so beautifully after 60. It allows the dress to sit at your natural narrow point, even if that point has shifted over time, and it defines your shape without squeezing or cutting into the body. Add a soft V neckline, and suddenly the neck looks longer, the torso looks leaner, and the entire silhouette feels lighter and more balanced. What truly makes the wrap dress genius is how forgiving and elegant it is at the same time. The fabric drapes rather than clings, meaning it skims over the tummy, hips, and thighs instead of highlighting them. This is especially important as bodies change because stiffness and tightness are what instantly age a look. A wrap dress moves when you move, which creates flow and softness, and that movement alone makes the body appear slimmer. For the most flattering result, look for knee-length or midi styles in fluid fabrics like jersey, silk blends, or soft crepe. Solid colors or subtle prints work best, and when paired with simple shoes and minimal accessories, the wrap dress gives you that effortless elegance that looks intentional, polished, and confident without trying too hard. Dress number 2 is the A-line dress, and this is one of the most reliable, no-fail silhouettes a woman over 60 can own. The magic of the A-line is in its shape. It stays clean and slightly structured through the shoulders and upper torso, then gently moves away from the body as it goes down. That gradual flare creates instant balance, especially if your weight tends to settle through the midsection, hips, or thighs. Instead of clinging or pulling attention downward, the A-line allows the eye to travel smoothly from top to bottom, which creates a calmer, more elegant visual line. This is why the A-line looks polished even when it's simple, and why it never feels dated. It quietly defines the waist without forcing it, and that subtle definition is far more flattering than anything tight or overly shaped. What makes the A-line especially powerful after 60 is how it disguises bulk without adding any of its own. Many dresses fail because they try to sculpt the body too aggressively, which only highlights areas you'd rather soften. The A-line does the opposite. It creates space where the body needs breathing room while keeping the upper half refined and intentional. Look for styles with vertical seams, princess lines, or gentle darts because these details elongate the body even more. Fabrics matter here. You want something with light structure, not stiffness, so the dress holds its shape but still moves naturally. Knee length or just below the knee is ideal for elegance, and when paired with a simple cardigan or tailored jacket, the A-line dress becomes one of the most slimming, age-respecting, and versatile pieces you can wear. It doesn't shout for attention, but it always makes the wearer look put together, confident, and effortlessly refined. Dress number 3 is the fit and flare dress. And this is where many women are surprised by how flattering a dress can actually be when the proportions are right. The fit and flare works by focusing attention exactly where you want it, at the upper body and the waist, while allowing the skirt to move freely below. The fitted bodice brings definition to the shoulders, bust, and waist, which are often the most refined parts of the body, and then the skirt opens up right at or just below the hips. That shift creates an instant hourglass effect, even for women who don't naturally have one anymore. Visually, the waist looks smaller simply because everything below it has space and flow, and that contrast is one of the most powerful slimming tricks in clothing. The real elegance of the fit and flare dress comes from its movement. As you walk, sit, or turn, the skirt moves with you, creating softness instead of stiffness, and softness always reads as more youthful and graceful. This style is especially effective for special occasions because it feels intentional without being heavy or overdone. Look for a structured bodice so the top half stays smooth and supportive, and choose skirts that fall to the knee or just below for a refined look. Avoid overly stiff fabrics or exaggerated volume, as those can overwhelm the frame. When done right, the fit and flare doesn't try to hide the body or fight it. It simply restores balance, making the waist appear defined, the lower body look lighter, and the overall silhouette feel feminine, elegant, and comfortably slim. Dress number 4 is the sheath dress, and this is the style many women over 60 avoid because they assume it will be too revealing or unforgiving. In reality, a properly designed sheath is one of the most slimming and sophisticated silhouettes you can wear. Unlike bodycon styles, a true sheath does not cling. It follows the natural line of the body in a straight, clean way, creating one continuous vertical column from shoulders to hem. That uninterrupted line is incredibly slimming because it removes visual breaks that make the body appear wider or shorter. When the fabric is high quality and the cut is precise, the sheath smooths rather than exposes, giving the body a refined, elongated appearance that instantly reads as elegant. What makes the sheath especially powerful at this stage of life is its simplicity. There is no unnecessary volume, no extra fabric gathering at the waist, and no distracting details pulling the eye sideways. Everything about the sheath directs attention up and down, which visually lengthens the frame. The key is fabric choice. Ponte knit, structured crepe, or lightly sculpting materials provide gentle support and hold their shape without feeling tight. Subtle vertical seams or paneling add quiet shaping, and darker or monochromatic colors enhance the slimming effect even further. Worn alone or layered with a tailored blazer, the sheath dress communicates confidence, maturity, and polish. It doesn't rely on trends or decoration to look good. It works because it understands proportion, restraint, and the kind of elegance that only gets better with age. Dress number 5 is the Empire Waist Maxi Dress, and this is one of the most underrated silhouettes for women over 60. The defining feature of this dress is the seam that sits just below the bust, which happens to be one of the narrowest points on the body for many women. By placing visual emphasis there, the dress immediately lifts the eye upward and away from the midsection. From that high seam, the fabric flows straight down, creating a long, uninterrupted vertical line that makes the body appear taller and slimmer. Instead of asking the waist or tummy to perform, the Empire Waist simply lets the fabric glide over those areas, which results in a look that feels relaxed but still intentional and elegant. What truly makes the Empire Waist Maxi so effective is its ease. There is no pulling, no clinging, and no constant adjusting, which allows your posture and confidence to improve naturally. And confidence always makes a silhouette look better. The length of the maxi dress further enhances the slimming effect by extending the visual line all the way to the floor, especially when paired with simple sandals or low wedges. For the most flattering version, choose soft, drapey fabrics like jersey, rayon, or lightweight woven blends that move with the body. V-neck or scoop necklines keep the upper body open and balanced, and 3/4 or full sleeves add refinement without heaviness. The result is a dress that feels effortless, forgiving, and graceful, proving that comfort and elegance are not opposites, but partners that work beautifully together. If there's one thing I want you to take away from today's video, it's this. Looking elegant and slim after 60 has very little to do with your body and everything to do with the choices you make in clothing. The right dress doesn't fight your shape or try to hide it. It works with proportion, movement, and line to create balance and ease. These 5 dress styles succeed because they respect how real bodies change over time, and they allow you to look polished, feminine, and confident without discomfort or effort. Style doesn't expire with age, and elegance is not about perfection. It's about understanding what truly flatters you and wearing it with assurance. If you found this helpful, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to Elegant After 60 for more smart, timeless style advice designed specifically for women over 60. I'd also love to hear from you in the comments. Which of these dress styles do you already own, or which one are you excited to try next? And don't forget to tell me where you're watching from. This community means so much to me, and I love seeing women from all over the world coming together to redefine what elegant aging really looks like. Stay stylish, stay bold, and keep being absolutely amazing.